A lot of people assume that when an older dog starts slowing down, limping, or having trouble getting up, it must be arthritis. But the truth is, not every mobility issue in a senior dog is actually caused by arthritis. There are several possible reasons a dog might struggle with movement. There are things like hip dysplasia, degenerative myelopathy, cruciate ligament tears, neurological issues, or even muscle loss from inactivity. That's why it's so important to get a proper veterinary diagnosis before starting any treatment. X-rays, orthopedic exams, and often blood work can help rule out other causes and ensure your dog gets the right kind of care. For the sake of this video, though, we're going to focus specifically on arthritis, which is one of the most common causes of mobility problems in older dogs. Arthritis happens when the cartilage that cushions the joints breaks down, leading to inflammation, stiffness, and pain. It is progressive, but there's still a lot we can do to help our dogs live comfortably and even stay active. So let's first start with the medical treatments your vet may recommend. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, or NSAIDs, as they're also known, that can help reduce pain and inflammation. Now, in some cases, drugs like Librela, I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding that, so do your research. Galliprant or adequate injections can help protect joints and possibly slow down progression. Some dogs also benefit from joint supplements that include glucosamine, chondroitin, omega-3 fatty acids, or even green-lipped mussels, which is actually something my own vet had recommended for one of my dogs. Now, the thing with these supplements are it's better to start them early. So even if your dog does not show signs yet of arthritis or does not have it, you may want to start him on these supplements. Of course, do your research and speak to your vet. So let's talk about other options which are more natural, holistic, supportive. Things like acupuncture, laser therapy, and hydrotherapy can really do a lot to help provide some relief and improve mobility. I know a lot of people, a lot of senior dog parents in my Facebook group, Senior Dog Care Club, have tried these alternative therapies and have found them to be very, very helpful. Can they replace the drugs? In some cases, but in other cases, they're so effective that the dosage of the drugs may be able to be reduced. But of course, again, only under the supervision of your vet. Now, massage is also something that I know many senior dog parents have found helpful for their dogs because it helps it keeps their muscles from getting too tight. Now, one other thing that is such a big help is maintaining a healthy weight, because aside from the fact that being fat is very unhealthy for your dog in general, it also puts a lot of extra pressure on their joints, making their arthritis a lot more painful. Now, let's look at some of the things that you can do in your home to make your dog more comfortable and easier to navigate. Things like non-slip rugs and yoga mats on slippery floors will make a very big difference, because many dogs, even without arthritis, can find it difficult to get a grip on these slippery floors, and putting these type of products down can make a big difference. Also, ramps make it easier. Ramps or even steps can make it a lot easier for your dog to get onto the couch, into the car, and onto the bed. Orthopedic or memory foam beds can support their joints. Not every dog loves them, like any kind of bed. In my experience, it's often a case of trial and error. Sometimes they love the bed, the next week they don't like the bed. So my trick is I had different types of beds, including a big human comforter, like a twin size. Put it in a comforter cover, add some fleece blankets, and then your dog can like poof it up any way they want. One of my dogs, Red, loved that comforter. So try different ones. Also, there are 3-sided beds, like raised sides with a lower it's lower in the front, so it's easier access for your dog. He doesn't have to climb up over a high side to get in. I find those very helpful as well. Another very helpful tip is elevate their food and water bowls to a comfortable height so they don't have to strain their neck bending down too much. You do have to be careful about this one, especially if you have a larger dog, because bloat is a very dangerous situation that can happen when their stomachs get twisted. So just be careful that they don't have to reach up to get to the bowls. Just elevate it slightly. My dogs are very small, so they're not that far off the ground anyway, but I would turn like a glass casserole dish upside down and elevate the water bowl on that. And it gave it just enough height to make it more comfortable so my dogs didn't have to stretch down too far. Now, also, when it comes to arthritis, keep in mind that arthritis management is not just about the medication you're giving them, it's also about their quality of life. Keep your dog mentally stimulated. You can play very gentle games in the house, sniff walks, slower, more leisurely, and of course, which you're doing anyway, lots of love and attention. Be mindful of their comfort level, so monitor that regularly. And be sure to stay in close touch with your vet in case he needs to adjust the plan or any of their medications as things change. Now, please do not be discouraged. With the right combination of medical care, supportive therapies, and some home adjustments, senior dogs with arthritis can still enjoy life and stay connected to the people they love. I hope you have found this video helpful. Please leave your experiences in the comments below. How did you discover that your dog had arthritis? What kind of signs were you seeing? What treatments did your vet recommend? Did you find them helpful? Have you used alternatives? Any advice you can give will be very helpful to others who are watching this video and in a similar boat or just starting on this journey. Thank you so much for watching, listening to this video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day, everybody.